Hey guys, welcome back. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you what a group by clause is in SQL. So I'm just going to start with the definition, and then I'm going to give you some examples to really show you like how to use a group by clause, what's the purpose of using a group by is. So the group by clause is actually a feature in SQL which allows you to group rows based on the values in one or more columns. So what it means is, so this is a row, this is a row. So what we do with the group by clause is we break them down into groups based on the specified column. So it could be one column, two columns, or all the columns. So essentially it's actually breaking down data into groups, into buckets where you can actually summarize the data. Okay, so in this example I have a table called sales and I'm just selecting from it, and let me actually just order by the category. So let's say if I want to see the sale amount, what I can do is I can use this aggregate function. So let me just select from this table again so we can see it side by side, and then here I'm just gonna sum the sale amount and I'm just gonna call it sale amount. So if I execute it now, I'm getting this 3146.98, but that's actually the sale value of all the rows in this table. But let's say if we want to see it broken down by product or category, we then have to use the group by clause. So what I can do is I can just, let's say if I want to see it by category, I can just add the category here. But if I try to run it now, I'm going to get this error saying that I have an aggregate. So sum is an aggregate, but the non-aggregate column, which is this column, is not contained in the group by clause. So this is where we use the group by clause. So I'm just going to do group by category to fix this issue. And now if I run it, you see now I have it broken down by category. So I can see the sum of the sale amount by category. So let's say for fashion, the sale amount is 125, for health is 2198, and for tech is 3000. And I can also just keep on including more columns. So I can also say I want to see now within this category, like what was the total sale by different products. So I can include the product here. And now since we added this new column, we also have to add it in our group by clause. So I'm just going to add this product. So now if I execute it, it's going to break it down by the category and the product. So you notice how in the original table we have 8 columns, here we have 7 columns, because for one of them, for example, this product font is actually grouping it by the category and the product. So we see tag and then font here, and it's grouping it together. And if I actually remove this aggregate, so if I just select category, this one column, and I group it by the same column, and if I execute this, it's just going to give me all the distinct or the unique values. So you can use a group by in place of a distinct, but use a distinct when you can, because that's not the purpose of a group by. The purpose of a group by is to use it in conjunction with other aggregate functions. And here are some of the common aggregate functions you can use along with a group by. Okay, so these are some of the common aggregate functions that you can use along with a group by. So let's actually use them in our example here. So I'm just selecting from this table again. So let's say if I want to see a count, like the count of each category, I can use this count function. And here in brackets, you can either put the column name, but it's common to use just the star. So just use all here. And this is going to give you, let's give it an alias. This is going to give you the count. So let's execute this. So we are seeing the count by category. For example, fashion, you have 2, and then health, you have 2, and then tech, you have 4. And then now let's say I wanted to see the sum, which we have already done before, the sum of the sale amount. And let's give it an alias. So it's sale amount. So let's execute it now. So it's gonna show you the sum of the sale amount by category. And if I include this other column, so if I include this other product column, I have to include it here as well. Now it's actually gonna break it down by category and by product. And now let's just use, for example, the max sale date. So let me just actually remove all of this. So min and max function, they're used to give you like the min and max value. So if I just do max sale date, this is actually gonna give you like the maximum sale date, which is 2024. So it's gonna give you this date. But if I break it down by, let's say I want to see it by product, I can just do product, and I can do a group by product here. So if I execute this, it's gonna give me the max date by the product. And let me actually give it an alias. So I'm just gonna call it max sale date, and let's also do min sale date, and this will be our min sale date. So now it's gonna, now if I execute it, it's gonna give me the max and min sale date by each product. And I can simply change this column here to, let's say, category. So I'm gonna now see it for all of my 3 categories, all of this information. So let me execute it now. So I'm seeing the max date and the min date. And finally, I'm just gonna show you like the average. So if I do average sale amount as sale amount, and let's just give it an alias of average sale amount. So now if I execute it, it's gonna give me the average value broken down by that category. Okay. If you found this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you for watching.